Hey guys, welcome to 𝐶𝐨𝐧'𝐭 Trading, and today we're going to go over the trades of April 2nd. So we did have a lot of trades today. It was an amazing day, so I'm going to make a video just for April 2nd. Before we get started, do subscribe to the channel and hit that like button, and I also need you to comment in there because we are giving away one free lifetime membership to our course with all of our premium channels once we hit 250 subscribers. So first things first, ICCT, this thing pumped, multi-day pump, pretty much from when it did start to pump on the 28th, all the way up to where when we traded. It's about almost 1,000% there, and it hit almost 1,500% by the time we traded it. So we took an entry, nothing below this pivot point here. So that was my first entry at 308. And we identified a resistance point right here at 471, so I took my second trade there. And if it was going to pump at 686, I would have done my third entry right here. So our average was 390, so roughly right here. And then because the stock pumps so much on like a 3-day uptrend, we decided to cover this one a little bit later. So usually we would end our at these purple lines, but this one here, we decided to go a little bit greedy on this one, and it actually paid off because we covered here at 255 for $1.35 per share. So this trade here is a huge win of $1,350 on it with a $50,000 account, and this is following our trade size. So we don't short $50,000 worth of shares here. We short very small so that my stop loss never gets hit. So this would have been a huge win for us in this one here. Next one is VMAR. So VMAR is what we call an SH1. It's a halt strategy that we do. So essentially we did a limit order here. So that way we got in right at the open of this candle here. We could have done the same thing here, but this was just too close. If it halted a second time, I would have done another limit order higher. But this one here, we got in at 856, and we closed at 554 at the purple line right here for a nice profit of 302. So these halt strategies, we do even a smaller size than we usually do, just because these ones are extremely risky. Either way, this one here was a $755 win. Next, APVO. So this one here was nice. It pumped up like this. Actually, quite a bit of this one here, a couple hundred, I think. Let's just go from here. Yeah, 250 from here. So it did 1, 2, 3 rejections. It came down below the blue, so I took my first entry here as an SS1, and we just waited a little bit longer. Boop! It popped to the purple line here for a nice profit of $1.44 per share. And this trade here alone would have been $720 with a $50,000 account. Next one is 𝐴REB. So I did not take this trade myself because it was the locates were too expensive. But the people in our group that did was able to locate them nice and early. This is the trade they did. So you take the position here at this pivot. We identified a resistance at the $8. So we took it slightly underneath for an average of 684, and you just wait it out and you cover at this purple line. So this one here was a huge win, and this one here alone was a $3,000 win. This one was huge. And then we have SBFM. This one here, I know it pumped. Now, I'm still sleeping at 5 in the morning, so we didn't touch that. This one here, I was awake on this one here, but I wanted to wait a little bit longer because it was falling way too long. And then I decided to pull the trigger on this one when actually at the open. So the first candle was red, so I pulled the trigger over here, and it paid off because it tanked right down here to this purple line for a nice profit of 78 cents per share. So this was a $390 win. And the last one for today was this one here. So this here locates were far too expensive. The overnight fee, I think, was about $55 for 100 shares. So I'm glad I didn't get into this one here. But then the next day, we entered in this position here just because we had a little bit of resistance here, and it matched this resistance here. So we did like almost a triple top there. So we entered right here at 296, and then we were able to cover here at this purple line. But this one candle here was huge. They could have done an offering. Usually when you see candles like this, it's an offering, and it just tanked right down to this other pivot down here. So anyways, today was huge wins. So with yesterday's ICCT, we did $6,685 if you have taken all of these trades today, which was a huge day, and that's roughly about 26% of your account, which is wild in we'll say 1 day with the ICT from yesterday. So anyways, I just want to show you guys our trades for today because it was an amazing day. Head over to our Discord. We do short sell this exact strategy. We all do the exact same strategy. That way we all help each other out. And for example, VMAR, I was busy. I got a message from Sean in our Discord saying, hey, VMAR halted 3 times. I'm like, sweet, I'm in, limit order, boom. I made a good money there. So that's why short selling in a group is awesome, because we just get to help each other out. So that's it for this one, and we'll see you in the next.